Now, subscribe to Bright Duty course at ₹1 per day only. Download Bright Duty app from Play Store and get the online courses prepared by competent and experienced teachers for different education boards of classes 6 to 10. Bright Duty courses are available for the subjects of Math, Science, Social Science, English and Hindi in English and Hindi medium. Bright Duty follows three-step approach, that is learning, assessment and exam preparation. In learning, topic-wise video lectures with explanation of concepts and discussion of textbook examples and questions are available with the solutions. In assessment, topic-wise online MCQ test, practice assignments and chapter-wise question bank are available with the solutions. In exam preparation, previous year's question papers, sample papers and model test papers are available with the solutions. Sign up today on Bright Tuesday and avail your courses at affordable prices.
So those who are saying happy, so why happy? And those who are saying sad, why sad? Yes, I want to tell, I was just waiting for a few people to join in more because I'm going to share the details, those who want to go for advanced courses, right? So this was the very basic, level, okay? So over here, what all we have learned? We have learned the basic programming things, including looping, conditionals and all. After that, there is a lot more to go. We have just created a sample ready-made storyline, right? So after you are done with code.org, there is one more platform which is Scratch, correct? So that Scratch, that gives you so many possibilities to create your own stories and your own games. You can also connect your, models with Scratch. There are lots and lots of things that can be done. Have you ever played that game Mario? Have you ever played Mario?
Have you ever played that car racing game? You can create your own racing game on Scratch. There are lots and lots of things that can be created with programming. This website that we are working on is a result of a programming, a website, a site, a game, an animation, a cartoon. Everything is done with the help of programming and code. The basics, the idea behind everything is code. So if you are not able to create that code, so I don't think that we will be ever be able to create something like that. It gives you immense possibilities. Learning to code gives you immense possibilities to you know to come up with so much of new things. There are so many students at the age of 9 and 10, they are actually creating their application and posting on Google Play Store. I have so many kids, those whose apps have come onto the Play Store. So that's how you learn, right? That's how we start. We first learn to learn the basics, and then slowly when the basics are done, after that you learn some advanced coding, and then you can do that. Yes. So what we have done till now is the very basic, like how a story on code.org is made. Correct? This is what we have learned till now. We have also learned the programming concepts. Yes, and what are the programming concepts that we have learned? So many programming concepts. I'm going to take each one right now. Okay, like one after the other. I'll just revise each and everything, what all we have done. Okay. Those who are saying we have seen tutorials. Yes, with tutorials, you can learn what it's been made. Correct. Agreed. But when it comes to create anything, which that is coming just out of your mind, your very own thing, so that actually needs the concepts. If you are unaware of any kind of a programming, I mean unaware of any concept, then it would be difficult, right? Yes or no? Like for example, we know English and Hindi, right? Everybody knows English and Hindi over here. अगर हम लोगों को हिंदी में अ आ इ ई नहीं आएगा, तो would we be able to write it? Would we even be able to speak it properly? We may speak, but we will not be able to read and write. Yeah. So similarly, learning a computer programming language has its own rules and all alphabets and everything. If you are not able to connect with that computer language rule, so would we be ever be able to create something that we are speaking about? No, right? So every language has their own rules, own set of instructions and everything. Similarly, this computer programming is also a language. We need to learn all the basics, correct? And we have completed my first animation level number 1. In this level number 1, we have come across so many different concepts. So let's quickly revise what all we have done in this last 11 classes. So then on the very first day, we started with the concept sequencing. You remember what sequencing is? Sequencing means doing anything in a proper order. Correct? Doing anything in a proper order. And why a sequencing is important? Because your computer follows instructions one by one. Yes, it is not going to jump on any other instruction until and unless asked to do so. Yeah, your computer follows your instruction in a proper sequential manner. Yes, every instruction is run in one by one manner. That is the reason why sequencing is important. Correct? Next term was angles and loops. What is an angle? For example, this is my line, right? I need to shift a little bit. So this is the angle that I moved, correct? I was like this. I moved this side. I want to go that way. Right. So this is an angle that I moved. What does that, does it make sense? Yes. Why? Wherever I want to make my character go, in whichever direction, the shift is with the reference, and that is why angle is important. Character's turning is decided with your angles, correct? Next term was looping. What does a looping mean? Looping means anything which is repeating. Every day it is repeating. What are the examples that we discussed? Our daily routine, we are doing the same thing again and again whenever we are waking up. We wake up, we just go to the washroom, use the washroom. Then after that, brush our teeth, right? Get ready and have our breakfast and go to online school or anything. You're doing that same thing again and again every day. This is the daily routine that you do it every day. Same manner. You cannot have your breakfast before brushing your teeth, right? Or before bathing. There may be some conditionals with an if block. If it is Sunday. चलो ठीक है, संडे ब्रश नहीं करते, होता है क्या कभी? हाँ, नहीं होता. और if I have a fever, I will not take a bath. होता है ऐसे? ये होता है. ये कंडीशन वैलिड है, लेकिन ब्रशिंग स्किप करना वैलिड नहीं है. करेक्ट? सो हम लोग अगर हमारे रोबोट को एक ऐसा बोलेंगे कि if I am skipping brushing, so the robot should say invalid. So the robot is able to take the decision कि नहीं बाबा, this is invalid. Yes, Like your mama says, your mama the robot. No, no ways. How can you even think of skipping your brushing? Yeah, like that. Yes. Now, when you say if you are on fever, or if you have a high temperature, and if you are in cough and cold, so your mama say, "ठीक है, मत नहा. It's okay." Right? It happens. It happens, or it doesn't happen like that. It happens, right? So, what is that concept? This is conditionals. Like how you are taking decision whether to take a bath or whether to not take a bath. It is a decision statement, right? Yes or no? Yes. So what all we discussed with one example, we discussed looping and we discussed conditionals, right? Those who are saying no to me, so give me better options or give me better examples and then say no. Okay. So understood what are conditionals? After that, we studied one more concept that was nested loop. What is a nested loop? When one loop is inside another loop is your nested loop. Okay, so the best example of a nested loop is Earth. Earth तो अपनी जगह पे भी रोटेट कर रहा है, हो रहा है ना? Earth is also rotating on its axis and also it is revolving around the sun. Yes, एक लूप चल रहा है, it is continuously rotating and one loop is also going on and it is revolving. वो revolution के अंदर एक rotation चल रहा है, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? So that is what your nested loop. So the person who is asking me ऐसा पेपर में लिखेंगे क्या? तो let me tell you, पेपर में लिखने से पहले आपको खुद को समझ में आना चाहिए. And this is the best way that you can understand by relating it with your daily life. आपके घर में अगर कोई भी artificial चीजें हैं, जैसे एक Alexa है, ठीक है? आप Alexa को use करते होंगे. So, you know, that is what you can connect with the real life, like how you are giving that command to Alexa. आप उसको पूछना कोई ऐसी चीज, तो वो reply भी करती है Alexa. It will say, sorry, ये मुझे नहीं पता, or sorry, I do not know that.
Now, subscribe to Bright Duty course at ₹1 per day only. Download Bright Duty app from Play Store and get the online courses prepared by competent and experienced teachers for different education boards of classes 6 to 10. Bright Duty courses are available for the subjects of Math, Science, Social Science, English and Hindi in English and Hindi medium. Bright Duty follows 3-step approach, that is learning, assessment and exam preparation. In learning, topic-wise video lectures with explanation of concepts and discussion of textbook examples and questions are available with the solutions. In assessment, topic-wise online MCQ test, practice assignments and chapter-wise question bank are available with the solutions. In exam preparation, previous year's question papers, sample papers and model test papers are available with the solutions. Sign up today on Bright Tutor and avail your courses at affordable prices.